Welcome, everyone, to the Essentials Plus More mini cast hosted by myself, Colin McDonough, and my dad and business partner, Bill McDonough. Today, we are together and we want to briefly talk about some of the philosophies of Marcus Aurelius and how that kind of ties in to really anyone, but specifically older individuals as they get into their older years. And a little bit about me. I'm a U.S. Army veteran. Currently, I own a gym. I own and operate a gym as a personal trainer, and I've been doing this for about 6 to 7 years now. And my dad is a prior police officer for about 28 years. He's done lots of work as an FBI agent, a homicide investigator. He was on the SWAT team. His credentials go on and on and on, and I'll let him explain that a little bit more as we get further on into the mini cast. But today, what we want to talk about is a specific quote from Marcus Aurelius, and it is as follows: "Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking." And that is what we're going to be discussing today.
Yeah, so that's great. Welcome everyone. So, like Colin said, we wanted to do this as a way to, I guess, also talk to people. We started a business that was focused on a supplement that we developed that was helping aging adults, those over 50 specifically, with maintaining muscle mass, recovering lost strength, and things like that. That's where we came up with the name 50 Plus Essentials. We have a supplement brand that has one product at the moment that's extremely effective with this. And with the old adage of strong body, strong mind, we also want to talk to everybody kind of about the strong mind side of it. And it really should be reversed. The saying is, as far as it should be strong mind, strong body. You can't get through anything hard without being mentally prepared. We chose Marcus Aurelius and his book of Meditations because, ironically enough, it was written by him in the second century A.D. when he was in his late 50s. He was on a war campaign. And he wrote this very long book of meditations that he used to mentally prepare himself for the day's activities, the day's struggles. And he was the head of a major war campaign at that time as well, with the Roman Empire.
It's kind of crazy to think about because you as a police officer being in intense situations in combat like you've been in, and I've had similar experiences under pressure like that. And to think that he was at war and he was writing in his journal on the battlefield these meditations and ideologies while his guys are just dying around him in just this chaos environment is just crazy to think about. His mind was there when probably all of his soldiers' minds were elsewhere. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah. Well, again, strong mind, strong body. And I guess you don't go down in history as the philosopher king
Yeah.
without exhibiting some strong attributes to that record. The idea that he's writing this in his 50s shows you how important keeping a strong mind is. And meditations are just that. A lot of it, I'm familiar with it. I've listened to it. I'm a strength athlete for over about 40 years. I had a very stressful job for 30 years. I still do some police work. It's more controlled now, but it's still very stressful what I do. And being able to calm my brain, being able to rely on tools that I have built over the years has been very helpful. And I've listened to many of his writings, on recording. I'm not a big reader, unfortunately, but you can listen to just about anything now, and really that's kind of what we're doing here, right? Putting something out there on the air that people can listen to. But with regards to this specific, I guess, meditation, it basically it says the secret to happiness kind of lies within, is really what
Yeah.
is really what it is. Probably, if you look at life, you can look at things that are stressful. You can also look at things that are great, and I think it's be happy with the things that you have control of and that are going well, and be grateful for that. And the
Yeah.
things that aren't, have confidence in yourself that you'll be able to apply things that get you over the hump, per se.
Yeah, definitely. I also think it's really really important, the people you surround yourself with. So being from a military background, when I was in, I tried to surround myself with very like-minded people, and that's what got me through a lot of my training and a lot of the things I did in the military. And I feel like this ties in directly to very little is needed to make a happy life. It's all within yourself and the way of thinking.
So, another way to look at this is shifting your perspectives. So, instead of looking at what's bad, look at what's good. Instead of focusing on what could go wrong, be grateful for what has gone well. Don't ignore what needs attention, but don't focus on the bad.
Now, Dad, throughout your career, have you? I know we're focusing on this one ideology today, this one quote, but throughout your career, did you use any of Marcus Aurelius's philosophies to help you through certain situations, or is it something that you kind of got into later on in life?
I think I mentioned before, um, control what you can. I think there's different sayings. But control what you can. Don't fixate on the things that you don't have control over. Be good at the things that you have control of. All four of my children, Colin included, were tremendous athletes. Still are. They're all done now. All of them played in college athletics, devoted a lot of time and energy, and they all chose the sport of baseball or softball. And
Yeah.
ironically, it's a sport that you fail a lot, especially on offense. And, it's factored into success is the failure. So, if you're in Major League Baseball and you bat 300, that means that you failed 7 times. You're going to be in the Hall of Fame probably. And learning how to fail is something that we try to teach our children, but that we can also do as we get older. And that's really, I think, probably what the definition of experience is. Experience builds on the ability to recover from failure and learn from it.
Yeah.
So really, the focus of this mini cast is to kind of talk to the active adults. Again, if you look at this, control what you can. If you're not as active as you want to be, but you're healthy enough to be active, try being a little more active tomorrow. Try being a little more active than that the next day. And the more you're able to build on success, the happier you'll be at the end of the day. Nothing starts off at the top. Everything starts at the bottom. I can bench press a lot of weight, and everyone always said, "How'd you do that?" And if I use the reference of I can bench press 500 pounds, which I've done, my answer to that would be that I had to start with 100,
Yeah.
and then I had to get to 200. It set goals, move forward towards them. As I got older, and it's really how we found this batch of supplements, this blend of supplements that we created, and it's the product that we have now. It actually reverses something that's called anabolic resistance, and that's just something that happens to your body as you get older, and you can't really control it. But it also makes you less active, and it also makes your ability to recover from strenuous activity harder. And it hurts. It makes your joints hurt because the tendons that connect to your joints are connected to your muscles. Your muscles lose size, lose strength, and then that transfers to your joints. And we have all these success stories from all these people about the wonders of our product, but we haven't been able to talk to any of them individually, which we're going to also do as an outreach of this. But we really want to talk to everybody any aging adult. I mean, you can apply the meditations of Marcus Aurelius to anything that you do. Again,
Absolutely.
we'll come up with one every week probably to start with. There's a lot of them. We could do one every day, but we don't have time to do that right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to focus on that, and we're going to try to help those that interested in listening to build that stronger mind in order to build that stronger body.